Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with my two favorite case options from CASETiFY for the iPhone 14 Pro, the Impact and Ultra Impact. So these cases are going to give you lots of drop protection. You've got 8.2 feet of drop protection for the Impact and 11.5 feet of drop protection for the Ultra Impact. They've got an excellent grip. They come in a wide variety of color and graphics options, and you can even choose custom text. You can go with MagSafe or no MagSafe. It's all up to you. Lots to love here from CASETiFY. Let's take a closer look. So looking first at the CASETiFY Impact case. This case is quite rigid in the hand. You've got a hard polycarbonate back and you've got glossy TPU sides on here. You've got a high degree of recycled content, 65% recycled and plant-based content. CASETiFY also has a special recycling program for cases where you can send in your cases to be upcycled into new phone cases, and you get a discount as well. So that's what these little speckles are that you can see. Those are upcycled phone cases. It reduces the carbon footprint of these cases because you don't have to remove the look of the speckles. Personally, I think they look kind of cool. So we've got a nice amount of grip here with these TPU sides. This is one of 5 colors available, so you've got a lot of color choices to choose from here. This case comes in MagSafe and non-MagSafe options. You can save $10 if you don't want MagSafe. This particular case here does not have MagSafe, but I do have another version that does. Overall, just a really nice case. So looking here in the interior, you can see a line of special material running around the perimeter. This is CASETiFY's EcoShock material. It's plant-based, plant-inspired, and it's supposed to be an improvement over their previous year's Chi-Tech 2.0, giving you 20% more protection for the same size. Overall, just a really nice case. Personally, I really like CASETiFY's cases because they give you a great secure feel in the hand. They've got a nice amount of drop protection, and they come in so many great graphics options. So checking out the Impact case on my iPhone 14 Pro, I'm going to put it in a MagSafe version of this case. So this one's got a clear back and glossy black sides. This is one of 5 different color options for the Impact case. So putting your phone in is pretty simple. What you want to do is put your left-hand side in first, make sure both the top and the bottom are in there properly, and then go over to your right-hand side and then push your right-hand corners on. Once on, we've got a really good fit on here, nice and tight. There's really no give anywhere except over your buttons and port openings. You've got a little bit of give here, but it's quite slight. Overall, I think we got a nice snug fit on here, so no issues there. We've also got a nice amount of lip around here protecting your screen. You would have even more visible lip if I didn't have a screen protector on here. I have a tempered glass screen protector on here by CASETiFY. Has a great fit here with this case. Almost edge to edge, works great. This is a blue light blocking tempered glass screen protector. It's antimicrobial as well. Definitely something to consider if you are looking for a screen protector for your iPhone. So overall, everything looks great here. Nice slim fit. So as far as our port openings are concerned, these are nicely positioned and nicely sized, asymmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design, and you shouldn't have any trouble fitting many third-party lightning cables here, although of course this case does support regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging, so you might find you're using that functionality less than you otherwise would. So going up the sides, you've got a nice amount of grip. What I would like to call TPU grip. So it's grippy enough so it feels secure in the hands, still going to slide easily in and out of pockets and handbags. And if you go with a dark colored TPU like we have here, I don't think you're going to have any problem with yellowing over time, although light colored TPU does tend to have some issues in that regard. So going up here to our buttons, nice and clicky, although you do have a slit button design which can potentially let in dirt or dust. Got plenty of space here for your mute switch. No issues there unless you have really large fingers. And then looking at the view from the top, again, you can see we got plenty of protective lip. Very nice fit here with this CASETiFY screen protector. And then going over here to our side button, Very nice and responsive. And then down here at the bottom, you can see we've got a recycling statement saying that this case is made from recycled phone cases. So some people like this statement, some people think it's a little bit obtrusive, but I think it's important to point out the recycling commitment that you've made when you're purchasing a CASETiFY case. Looking at the back, everything looks beautiful. Really loving this dragon's print on here, very attractive. One of the massive number of prints you can choose from CASETiFY's graphics library. They really have something for everybody. You can choose from animals, anime, different sayings, whatever. There are just tons of different choices. So really great look here. This material here on the back is hard and smooth. It is a glossy polycarbonate, and glossy clear polycarbonate tends to have issues with scratching and fingerprints. It does not tend to have a problem with yellowing, however, so I think you should be good there. As far as scratching and fingerprints, you can't do a whole lot about the fingerprints, although I think that when you have a graphics design like this on here, they're going to be less noticeable. I think that's also true for scratching. Scratching, however, you do have a little bit of help with the fact that you have a small ridge at the bottom and at the top, and those combined with the raised rim around the camera are going to keep the back of this phone case very slightly raised above a flat surface, and they're going to reduce scratching over time. Overall, just a really nice case, very slim profile, nice feel in the hand. You're not going to have any grip here from the back of the case, but you do have it from the sides, and overall I think that these are very secure in the hand. As far as the amount of protection for your rear camera, you are in good shape here. You got a raised rim, definitely have lay on the table design protection, and I think everything is good there. And as far as wireless charging is concerned, you're going to be in great shape with wireless charging. Everything works well there. And if you choose the MagSafe version of the case, which this one is, then you're also going to be able to use this with MagSafe accessories as well. So works great with Apple's MagSafe charger. You've got about the same amount of magnetic connection that you do with Apple's cases. And as far as other MagSafe accessories, Apple's wallet's going to work great. You can also use this with MagSafe power banks. I particularly like this new one from Moft that I got. So this one is super slim. Works really well. It's not going to give you that much of a charge, maybe about 50% for a 14 Pro, but it looks great, and overall, really quite a nice addition to the phone. Removing this case from your phone is a little bit tight, but not bad. You want to start up in your top right-hand corner, push that off, and then go down to your bottom right-hand corner and push that off, and then slide out your phone. So looking at another one of the Impact cases, this one is not MagSafe, so you're going to save $10 if you choose a non-MagSafe version. This one is in the sheer kiwi color, so a really pretty color. I think it looks great with a gold iPhone. So let's just put this on so we can just see how it looks. Once on, you can see we got a really great look here from the front with this pop of color with those sheer kiwi sides. I think it looks really fantastic. Same fit and everything, obviously. Same nice amount of lip around the screen. Same openings here for your port openings. Everything is going to be exactly the same, just a different color. So when you have the lighter colored sides here, you can see the special protective material here, this Eco Shock that runs around the perimeter. You can also see the speckles of the upcycled phone cases that are included in here. So I think that that makes these really interesting. Overall, just a really nice looking case on the phone. And then looking at the back, this is again one of the many choices in terms of graphic print designs you can choose. Great look on the phone. Again, not MagSafe, but this is going to be fine as far as regular Qi wireless charging is concerned. And if you're not into MagSafe, then you can save $10 by going with the non-MagSafe case. And then looking at the Perry Purple version of the Impact case, fantastic look, loving the Perry Purple. Just a beautiful color case. Got these translucent sides. So the lighter color translucent sides, like the green one we were just looking at, I think may have some issues with yellowing over time. I think you're probably going to be okay with purple. Doesn't seem to me that purple is going to have a lot of color change. The lighter green might. And if you go with the black sides, I think you're probably going to be absolutely fine. I don't see any color change with the black sides. But the lighter you go with TPU, the more danger you have of color change. But again, your purple should be okay. And of course you can opt for MagSafe with this case if you want to. You just have to pay an extra $10. But if you don't like the look of the MagSafe ring, or you just don't care about MagSafe, then you can save $10 and get the case you want. So if you like the functionality of MagSafe, but you don't like the look of the MagSafe ring, you've got a couple of options with CASETiFY's iPhone 14 series Impact and Ultra Impact cases. One of the color options which is available, which I don't have to show you today, is one that has a matte black back and matte black sides. So that one's going to completely hide any MagSafe ring that's present, or you can choose to go with a print design that completely hides the MagSafe ring. So this particular case has an all-over print design on the back, so if there were a MagSafe ring here, it would be completely hidden. There actually isn't, but there could be. But this case over here does have a MagSafe ring, and you basically can't see it except a little bit here in the corner. But it is there, so you have MagSafe functionality, but it doesn't look like a MagSafe case. So I think that that's pretty cool. Definitely an option to consider. Personally, I kind of like the look of MagSafe rings, but I know that not everybody does. So with this case, we're moving on to the Ultra Impact, which is basically the same size as the Impact. It just has corners here which give it additional protection. So if you hold it up side by side here with an Impact case, the actual cases themselves are going to be the same size. So it's the same height and it's the same width. You just have this additional protective bumper here in all four corners. So it's kind of cool looking. It's got a twisted design. Adds lots more protection. So you get 11.5 feet of drop protection with your Ultra Impact as opposed to 8.2 with the Impact. So it's more protective and just a little tiny bit bigger if you look at the corners. But if you don't take the corners into consideration, it's basically the same size as the Impact. So I think that just comes down to personal preference and how much money you want to spend, because your Ultra Impact is going to cost $10 more than the Impact. So checking this one out on the phone, again, you're going to start with your left-hand side. Make sure both the top and the bottom corners are in place before you go to the right-hand side, and then clip those on. Once on, you got the same excellent fit on here. You got a little bit of give over your buttons and port openings, but other than that, really great fit on here. No issues. Nice amount of protective lip. Great fit with the CASETiFY screen protector. Overall, just a really nice combo here. So our port openings are going to be the same as we saw on the Impact case. Asymmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design, nicely positioned and nicely sized. And then you can see we've got these bumpers in all four corners. These are made of this EcoShock material, which is the same material that is going around the inside of the case, giving you extra protection. You got that 11.5 feet of drop protection, very impressive. These also give you just a little bit more grip. I would say the only downside of this case is that it's going to be very slightly harder to slide in and out of your pockets because of those bumpers. They're not sticky, but they do stick out just a little bit, so they give you more grip, just a little harder to get in and out of your pockets, but really not a big deal. So going up here to our buttons, same as on the Impact case, nice and clicky, but you do have that slit button design which can potentially let in dirt or dust over time. Nice big opening here for the mute switch. Shouldn't be an issue for most people to access it unless they've got very big fingers. Nice fit here. Great fit with this CASETiFY screen protector. And then going over here to the side button, again, excellent. And then we got our recycling statement. Looking at the back of the case, I think this print looks fantastic with my gold iPhone. Really great look here. This is something called the Black Great Ramen. I think it's really cool, but of course this is only one of thousands and thousands of print designs available from CASETiFY's massive graphics library. So you can choose from tons of options to find the print that's perfect for you, or you can go with a plain case. You don't have to go with graphics at all, or you can go with a custom text case. So there are a multitude of options to choose from at CASETiFY. So again, we've got a polycarbonate back here, which is going to be very yellowing resistant, but which will show fingerprints and scratches. You have the same ridge here at the bottom and top, as well as that ridge around your camera. So that's going to help reduce scratching over time by keeping the majority of the back of the case very slightly raised above a flat surface. So that's really helpful, and I always think that having some sort of print design is going to reduce the appearance of fingerprints and scratches because you're going to be looking at the print design and not the fingerprints and scratches. Overall, just a lovely looking case, nice slim design, pleasant feel in the hand, no sharp edges, just a great case. Plenty of protection here for your rear camera, definitely have lay on the table design protection. And of course this case is going to work great with regular Qi wireless chargers, and because we chose the MagSafe version, this is going to work great with Apple's MagSafe charger as well. You've got a nice connection here. You're also going to be able to use this with other MagSafe accessories such as MagSafe power banks. Loving this one from Anchor. It also has a cool little stand, works really well. And then you can also go with something like this MagSafe ring from Zag. This is a stand as well as a ring. Really cool look here. Very, very good magnets. And of course, there's always Apple's MagSafe wallet. So lots of really great options here with this case. Slim profile, lots of functionality, and again, you do have that 11.5 feet of drop protection. Again, we've been looking at the Impact and Ultra Impact cases from CASETiFY for iPhone 14 Pro. These cases are available directly from CASETiFY and have an MSRP of $68 for the Impact and $78 for the Ultra Impact. Choosing MagSafe versions of either case adds $10 to the price, so it's $78 for the MagSafe Impact and $88 for the MagSafe Ultra Impact. These cases come in 5 color options: clear back with glossy black sides, matte black back with matte black sides, sheer kiwi, sheer Perry Purple, and sheer Bubblegum. You can go for a plain case, but if you choose a print case from CASETiFY's massive graphics library or decide to go with a custom text case, it won't add anything to the price. And if you want to save 15% on your CASETiFY purchase, be sure to use the affiliate link, especially for my viewers, www.casetify.com/thetechreviewer. Many thanks to the kind folks at CASETiFY for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments section below, and do hit that subscribe button because I've got a lot of tech accessory reviews coming up. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.